Through federal filings, we confirmed the numbers on 12 funds, each with more than one web domain owned by the LDS Church. The funds control about $31.9 billion in investments.
The mandate given by the First Presidency and the presiding bishopric is to only focus on financial growth. EPA employees are told that the money will be used after the second coming of Jesus Christ or during Armageddon right before he would come again.
For the first time, we have an idea now of how much the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints big investment fund performed over the course of a year.
That fund is called Ensign Peak Advisors, and Fox 13 News investigative reporter Nate Carlisle found the public document showing how many billions of dollars it gained in 2020.
Over the last year, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has been more forthcoming about how it's investing tithing money. This latest filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission shows that despite the economic downturn of the pandemic, the church's big investment fund made money. This filing with the SEC shows the holdings of Ensign Peak Advisors at the end of 2020. When added all up, it shows the fund gained more than $6 billion in one of the most difficult financial years in American history.
The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and its investment arm will pay a fine totaling $5 million for failing to disclose investment holdings. The Securities and Exchange Commission announced the settlement today. Fox 13 News investigative reporter Nate Carlisle has been following the investigation into church finances.
These charges from the SEC accuse the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and its leaders of spending years hiding investments from the public. That includes stocks purchased with tithing.
It's difficult to defend the church's conduct here, that they are not above the eyes of the law.
Jeff Schwartz teaches securities law at the University of Utah. He can't find another example of investors hiding portfolios for 20-plus years.
And it's also important for the general public to understand who owns America's largest companies, who are the biggest shareholders behind Apple, AT&T, Microsoft.
The SEC says the obfuscation began in 1997 when the church created Ensign Peak Advisors to manage $7 billion. By 2018, the last year the church was unforthcoming, the portfolio grew to $32 billion. Ensign Peak had 13 shell companies to keep the assets.
It's also important for the general public to understand who owns America's largest companies, who are the biggest shareholders behind Apple.
I wish I could tell you there was this one catalyst or a report came out that Apple sales of iPhones just are vastly exceeding expectations. But the Apple we're talking about today, Sarah, is pretty much the same Apple we're talking about over a month ago before this rally in December started.
The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints now suing its insurance providers for the cost of covering a sex abuse settlement.